welcome back to Memories of the Future. I'm your DM, BrookieBearStreams. I'm joined by Evelyn, aka Ms. Knox, aka Mournique.
Hello.
And Lizzie, aka Golden Lizard, aka Solikha.
Hi.
And Rowan, aka Dizzy Wyvern, aka Wynne.
Good evening.
After exiting the cave, where you defeated the basilisk, good job, Wynne, and great support from everybody else. You make your way to where Bubbles' compass is pointing to. It leads into a deep thicket in the darkest part of the woods. Kind of like behind Bubbles' cottage. You hear rustling feathers as you enter into this thicket. And, why doesn't everybody go ahead and give me a perception check?
That's really good.
Oh, a 4.
21.
14.
Okay. So, let's see what Bubble gets. Okay. So, Wynne and Bubble...
Hefty roll.
Yeah, my nice new metal dice. So, Wynne and Bubble are in the back of the group, and they're talking. They're just kind of discussing everything that's going on.
Wynne, I really hope we find my Creed spirit soon. It's really dark outside.
I think we'll definitely be able to see him. He is very, bright. Ornamental.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess we should be looking out for if something's glowing through the trees.
And Solikha and Mournique do, in fact, see something glowing in the trees. And it is the source of the rustling feathers. And as they're approaching, you two girls see a giant wolf spider. It is approaching the glowing owl. It does not see you, or it doesn't care. It's just approaching. It's the owl, and you notice that the owl is caught in a sticky web. What do you do,
I
Mournique?
call out to the spider, and I just say, "Get the fuck away from her." Speak with animals.
Right, yeah. This
In spider.
This is my snack. Find your own.
I just did, and I'll cast Eldritch Blast.
What? Okay.
Spicy.
Can't believe you, Mournique.
Okay,
You're
go
unreal.
What do you mean?
That was just amazing.
I would have done that for anybody.
Go ahead and attack the giant wolf spider.
Oh, attack. Okay. First
Oh, you
attack is
Blasted it with Eldritch Blast, right?
16. Yes.
Okay, that hits.
16 to hit. And that is... Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god. 17 damage.
Okay.
And the second blast is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
So... 22 plus 5, 26 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you Eldritch Blast this thing, icicles shoot through it, and it loses a leg or two. And it is pissed. It is very angry.
Well, I'm angry. Angie, sorry. The baby episode.
Yeah. Okay, anything else?
No, that's all for this turn.
Okay. So now we shall roll for initiative.
I don't remember if Despair was still out or not, but I'll just say she's not.
Mournique, what did you roll for initiative?
18.
I just wrote Mournique instead of Mournique. Solikha.
5.
Okay. And Wynne?
An 8.
Okay. The Spooter's turn is next. This really is the baby episode, goddammit. So, the spider kind of crawls out of the icicles that came out of Mournique's Eldritch Blast. It's pretty badly injured, but it is going to approach Mournique, and it's going to try to bite her. So that will be 10 to hit.
Oh, so close. So close.
Yeah. But as it tries to bite you, it lets out a really strange spidery screech and makes like thumping noises on the forest floor. And from around you approach 3 more giant wolf spiders. Okay, so as the spider misses Mournique, another one comes from behind, and it is going to try to attack Wynne.
Mm-hmm.
14 to hit.
No.
Okay. The third spider you see comes crawling towards Solikha. And it gets a nat 20. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
Solikha. So, please make a Constitution save while I do my damage.
Well, that was nearly a nat 1, but it's not much better. That's a 7.
Okay. So you take 5 piercing damage, and you also take 5 poison damage.
Ooh.
Okay. It is now Wynne's turn.
Okay. The spider's just like right in front of me. I mean,
It's behind you, but it is basically like right there. It's like right in your face.
and I saw it like right.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, she's gonna hit him with a good old 1-2.
Okay.
Tried and true with the glaive. So let's see. First attack.
Oh, I thought you meant Eldritch Blast.
I thought you meant unarmed strike.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Lovely. Is a 12 damage.
Okay, very good. Go ahead with your second attack.
11.
That does not hit.
Okay.
But you do have your bonus action to bonk it with the back.
A nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Bonk. I love that. It's so great.
Double the dice, so roll me 2 d4s.
Let me see. 5.
Okay. Very good. Okay, anything else?
Just a short battle cry. Like, ah!
Love that. Okay, Solikha, it is your turn.
Okay. The one that Mournique blasted, is it dead?
It is looking pretty rough, but it is not quite dead.
Okay. Then I'm going to toll the dead, the one that Mournique blasted.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I definitely failed.
Okay. It's 2, 8, 12. Oh. That's 2 12s, so 24 necrotic.
Whoa! Okay, yeah. How do you want to do this?
I think she's reeling back from the pain of getting like bit so hard by that first one that she just whirls around and helps Mournique smush one of them into paste, and then turns to Wynne and goes, little help.
Aw. Okay, beautiful. Love that. Spider paste. Okay, it is now the fourth spider's turn, and it is going to try to bite Bubble. And it does, in fact, miss. It is now Bubble's turn. She is going to just let's see. She's just gonna try to attack it with her rapier. So she'll pull out her sword, and she will give it a swing. And that is, she just hits. Woo! Very good, Bubble. So that would be 7 damage to the booble spooter. Okay. All right. Before Mournique goes, you hear rustling through the underbrush, and it almost sounds like an ocean wave. Just tiny little growing and growing and growing. And from the trees, you see tiny little spiders coming in almost like a wave. And a swarm of spiders will join the initiative.
Entirely too many legs.
Yeah.
Are you testing me?
All right, Mournique, what do you do?
Mournique, sort of focuses for a moment on her orb, and all of these little shadowy rats start rushing out.
Oh.
And they form up, and like this rat swarm forms up into despair, and I will sick despair on them.
Cool. I love that. Okay.
Yeah, and I will. Well, she will go after it.
Okay. After the swarm.
The spider swarm.
Okay.
15 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. And that is. She uses this one. Ooh. 16 cold damage.
Okay. Okay. So.
And they get Weight of Sorrow, so their movement speed is reduced by 20 feet.
20 feet, that's right. How much cold damage was that?
16. Yeah.
16, okay. So, despair slashes at the swarm of spiders, and, as she slashes, some just kind of go flying, and the massive spiders, just kind of refills that spot that she slashed, but there are a few less after her big slash.
Bear says, I hate doing this. You're so cute.
Aw, Despair. Such a weirdo. I love her. It is now the spider's turn that is next to Solikha. It is going to try to bite you again.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses pretty big time. It is now the spider next to Wynne's turn. It is going to try to bite you in.
Go.
I keep rolling 2s and 4s on this metal dice. Evelyn, what do you got to say about this?
I mean, mine are working, clearly. I haven't missed anything.
Okay. That makes it Wynne's turn.
Okay, rinse, wash, repeat.
Sure.
Bam, bam, slice, slice, the glaive.
Okay.
Oh, a 6?
Nope.
No. Please. Okay, a 15.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Noise.
Nice.
7 damage.
All right. How do
I'm
you
gonna
want
go
to do
with the boop.
this?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I would see her like slamming the blade down into like the very center of the spider, and she's gonna be like, "Ah, disgusting!" As she like pulls her glaive out of its like carapace.
Lovely.
Adorable. You can hit with your bonus action too, right? You can hit with the other end.
Yes. Yep. So you can run over to one of the remaining spiders or the spider swarm and use your bonk.
Absolutely.
Use your bonk.
So there's one by Solikha.
Yeah,
and
that's
there's
where
one- Okay.
I'm gonna dash right over. Of course, like another battle cry. As she goes for a swing. Okay.
Do it.
12.
Is that including your +3 proficiency bonus and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. Nope, 12 is not gonna do it. Frick. Okay. Well, congrats, you did kill one of the spiders. It is now the swarm of spiders' turn. So the swarm is right up with Despair. And it is going to try to bite. So the swarm is going to kind of crawl all over Despair. I can picture her with like a weird smile on her face as this happens. And... oh, damn it. They miss. So they're just crawling all over Despair.
You will never penetrate my skintanium armor.
That makes it Solikha's turn.
So there's the swarm and then the one in front of me.
And then the one in front of Bubble.
One in front of
the one-
Bubble.
The one in front of you is looking pretty rough. The one in front of Bubble is looking fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to same thing. Wisdom saving throw the one in front of me because it's already hurt.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. It is looking pretty bad. Wisdom. It rolled an 11.
Okay. Uh, 8 necrotic.
Okay. All right. It is just hanging on by a thread. at this point. It's looking pretty rough, but it is still up. Okay. It is now the the spider that's in front of Bubble's turn. It is going to try to bite her again. And it sinks its nasty little teeth right into Bubble's arm. And she lets out a wail. As it does, 7 piercing plus... Just 7 piercing plus 3 poison. And then it is Bubble's turn, and she's gonna swing back. And she definitely hits for 9 damage. Oh.
Bubble is a ruthless and efficient killer.
Does Bubble have 2 attacks because she's a level 5 Bard of Valor?
No.
Is that next level?
What kind of bard are you?
Valor?
Yeah, next level.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Mournique. It's up to you.
Okay. One moment. I see this spider attacking Bubble. I am going to blast it with an ice blast.
Let's go.
This one. Another natural 20.
Ooh.
But it's only 17 damage.
That'll do it.
Down.
Yeah?
I kill that? Okay. I just impale this thing with a spike. Like, as Bubble stops it, the ice goes through the other way, like at the same time.
Cool.
And, I will turn to the one that's on Solikha.
Uh-huh.
Send out my second blast. That is a 15 plus 8.
Yep.
13, 18 more damage.
That'll
Holy
do it.
shit. Mournique has to be stopped.
We'll see about that.
And
Okay.
finally, Despair
Yeah.
will try to wipe the spider swarm off of her with an attack.
Cool.
That is 18 to hit
Yes.
for another 16 cold damage.
Okay. Very good. You're swiping at them. Some of them are crystallizing and falling off her body. But there is still quite the swarm in front of you. And that will bring us to Wynne's turn.
All right. So it's like just the swarm left.
Uh-huh.
And it's attacking Despair. Oh no.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Come on, Despair, you can handle some spiders, right?
It will destroy you.
I think it's just like instinctual. She just sees someone attacking the spiders next to her. So she's going to go swinging her glaive. Let's see if we can hit some of these little buggers.
Okay.
We have a 13.
Okay, that'll hit.
Noise. 11 damage.
Okay.
All right, second swing. Nat 20.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
go.
Fight. Oh no, it's just a swarm. Never mind.
I mean, you could nick her, right? Just a little bit.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Do I roll my d10 twice? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? That is 18.
All right. You have done it. How do you want to get this last kill?
Oh, I don't
Spiders.
even know how do I kill a swarm of spiders? She's just going into like a rage almost. Like swing, swing, chop, chop. Stab, step, crunch, squelch.
Take the end of it and just stitch
I
the
think she's
bottom.
when she's done, she's definitely gonna like bed because I'm sure some goo got in her face.
Facts. Oh yeah.
Not again.
Congratulations. You have defeated the spiders. And the golden owl is tied up in the spider web. Bubble will rush over and pull out a dagger and start tearing at the spider webs.
Yeah, Mournique will come up and help her, just sort of like hold the owl still, hold like pieces of the thing for her to cut.
Awesome.
Careful, Bubble.
Oh my gosh, we gotta get her out of here. That could have gone really bad.
Speaking of bad, are you okay? I'm gonna help us out a little bit because that was nasty.
Yeah, are you okay, Solikha?
I got a big chunk out of my arm, so we're gonna fix it up. I'm gonna fix it up. It's fine.
Please
Whoa,
help me.
those are so swollen. I didn't even
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah,
And
I hurt.
while they're cutting the owl away, she's gonna start a prayer of healing. So anyone who wants to come and give Solikha a hug is gonna get some healing.
Better give you a hug.
No, not you.
Freezing cold hug.
I would love some healing.
I just
So-
want the hug.
It's 14 to whoever is hanging out next to her.
Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Lit.
Thank you. Amen. In the name of Theastra, amen.
Anything for you, Bubble.
Aw.
So we free the owl, and it is hooting, and it is perched right on Bubble's shoulder, kind of nuzzling her.
I'm so glad we got to you in time.
Oh, I guess I have speak with animals too.
We're just the animal crew, I guess.
We really are. Yeah, is Solikha the only one that doesn't have speak with animals? Or do you have it?
I don't know if it's. Let me. I don't have it prepared. I don't think I.
Oh, that's right, you're a cleric. So
Look, not everyone can have every sort of thing. I've got 3 friends who
a
have it. I
Yuki
don't
spell.
need it.
yeah.
Well, I guess I slept through that class. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We have our mind palace queen, Mournique.
Translate for you.
Yeah. So Bubble is just kind of chattering, just yapping away to the owl. As she does. And let's see. Okay, so you all have your increased spirits. It's time to go back to Bubble's cottage and wait for Team Prosperity. So, as you approach, you see 2 familiar people at your Four Corners tree that you usually meet at. It's Mordan and the Naga, the pink and teal Naga from the party, Sesha. And as you're approaching, you see them embracing, well, Mordan is embracing her, and she's got her tail like wrapped around their leg or something. And you hear her say as you step out of the trees, you hear her say,
I hope I get to see you again one day, Mordan. It doesn't seem fair I didn't get to meet you sooner when we were right next to each other the entire time.
and then they'll both see you approach and kind of release each other from their embrace. Oh. Hello, ladies. I was just saying goodbye to Sasha.
I didn't know you two were friends.
Well, after the...
Good to see you again, by the way. Hi.
Hi! Hi, Mournique. Well, after the party, me and Mordan just kind of hit it off. But I'm really sad to know that you all are leaving now.
I mean, you're welcome to come with.
Where is it that you're going?
Yeah, we're going to Calendar. Actually, maybe you wouldn't like it. It's a little dry.
Oh, yeah, I am a water naga.
I'm sure they have some water.
Well, and Mordan protectively holds on to her. The way to get to Calendar is going to be potentially very dangerous. I would not want to put you in harm's way. Just when you finally are able to reach the surface.
Speaking of in harm's way, has Team Prosperity come back yet? We're waiting to meet up with them.
Yes, since I already had my Creed Spirit, Numi told me to come wait near Bubbles' cottage where we were meant to meet. And I saw Sasha on the way, and I figured I could trust her. So she came with me to say goodbye. And you hear Jermina calling out to you.
Hey, guys! Sub leader!
Hermina! Hey, leader.
And Numi looks back, like, between you two and just rolls her eyes. You see Jermina, Numi, and Freed are all approaching, and Freed immediately goes over to Wynne and wraps his arms around her. Hey, babe.
She's gonna be giggling and giving him many like butterfly kisses, little smooches all over his beak.
Aww.
I look at them and I just sort of like glance at Numi. But that's it.
Okay, let me see if she saw that. Yeah, she noticed you glance, and she just says, "They're sickening, I know."
Yeah, right.
That's
I mean-
all. He won't stop talking about her.
I mean, it's a little cute. just a little bit.
Loving the peanut gallery.
Oh, I didn't realize you were like into that kind of thing, Solikha.
Well, you know, learning new things about myself.
Oh.
But I think it's sweet.
Noted.
Are you guys... Did you get everything done safely? Everyone good? No one's hurt?
Yeah, actually, I think you would all be very proud of us. And then Jermina interrupts.
We slayed a manticore!
Copycat.
Finally.
Did it have a little mirror in its throat by any chance?
No, it did not have a mirror in its throat. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Did you check?
You make a good point. Is that something manticores often have? Is that where mirrors
In-
come from?
In my experience, yes.
Oh, I love that.
Well, I guess next time we find a manticore, we'll have to check.
Yeah. The third one, for sure. We'll have another one.
Do you still have this manticore mirror?
No. I had to give it away.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah, kinda sucks. I'm pretty sure I need it.
Oh. Well, hope you can get it back somehow.
I'll get it back.
Cool. What?
So cool. Yeah. I
There must
love
be-
your shoes. Are those new boots?
I will not dignify that with a response.
Cool.
I love it. I love it all. Okay. Alright, so as Mournique and Jermina are awkwardly bantering in the presence of the group, Sasha will slither away tearfully after kissing Mordan on the cheek. And Mordan just looks very stoic.
Like Mordan.
Yeah, they look no different than usual. Numi is walking with a deer on a rope. It's a white deer with like heterochromia, one black eye and one milky white eye. Jermina has a small wooden frame with netting, and it's got a Luna moth inside. And Freed's Creed spirit is just kind of fluttering around, perching on things and hopping about excitedly.
Yeah, is
And-
the rope and cage really necessary? More Squeak hasn't gone anywhere. And she'll just, like, circle around my arms.
Well,
Oh, cute, like.
the cage is more for protection. Little moths are very fragile.
I guess that makes sense.
And then Numi will be like, "Ugh, whatever, Mournique." And she'll take the rope off, and the deer will just continue to stand there with her.
I'll pet the Numi deer on the neck. I'll just be like, that's so much better.
Aw. And the deer will kind of nuzzle your arm a bit. Okay, so Freed will say, "So could I see the gems?"
The gems.
Pulled out my ice gem.
Yeah, I'll
I think
Uh,
we all
the
have
gems you
one,
can-
right?
collect it.
Yes. I think I have
That's
the fire
cool.
one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So as you all pull out the crystals that you've been gathering, they start to glow and they start to hum, and you feel this like just warmth kind of fill from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head, and this beautiful rainbow shimmer. By this time, we're in Bubbles Cottage, by the way. So a rainbow shimmer is kind of casting on the ceiling, and each of you get +5 to your max HP permanently.
Ooh, thank you.
And it also
How are you
gives
looking,
you...
Solikha?
I am looking a little bit better than I usually look.
I guess so.
But
Guess so.
but you know, I don't want to run into any more spiders. 2 of those might have been the death of me.
You
We
also
won't let that happen.
you also feel your magic replenishing and your vitality also replenishing, and you may have the effects of a long rest. It's a shame you can't have these crystals on you all the time, right? This is incredible. No sleep needed. Actually, it is nighttime, so you could all crash at Bubbles, or you could just go straight to the Hag's Cave. It's up to you.
I'm ready. I don't want to stay any longer.
It's okay. That's always the plan. Let's go.
How are you feeling, Bubble?
I'm ready to face whatever comes before us and fulfill our destiny.
There's something I should tell you before we go.
What is it?
It's just about what Morla told me. She told me that she convinced Morel to leave Onyx. Onyx is your mom. And she left the village after that. And I guess that's when she ran into the hag. Morla found you in the woods. With a little tail and little horns that you used to have.
I was wondering about that. I keep checking to see where my horns are, and I kind of feel something. Here, feel it.
She'll lean a little head forward.
Yeah. I'll touch it.
And you feel little, it's like rough texture on her skin.
I wonder if they'll grow back someday.
What do you think my horns would have looked like?
Probably really crazy.
I hope they're curly.
Super colorful.
That would be so fun. Maybe they have polka dots.
I hope we get to see that someday.
Me too. Well, thank you for telling me. Why
Do you
did...
think I should forgive her? Or...
I mean...
Because, I'll be honest, I'm having a really hard time of it. It's a pretty evil thing to do.
Yeah. But think about it this way. If all of that didn't happen, you wouldn't be here. Maybe I wouldn't be here?
I might still be here. Maybe just a little different.
True. Well, in any case, it's up to you, but if you do forgive her, it'll be for your own peace of mind.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm really sad that Morla knew. She found me as a baby, and she took what makes me me, and what connects me to my mom, and then she didn't even take care of me, which is kind of messed up, but I'm sure it wasn't easy for her either. And the village treated me really well.
Guess I need to think about it some more. As long as you're okay.
Well, I have you. I'll always be okay if I have you.
I'm not going anywhere.
Good. I'll go wherever you go.
And I give my sister the biggest hug.
Aw.
See, if I had horns, maybe I'd be bonking into your head, so maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, you'd be a little taller, you shorty.
Very cute. So the rest of the group, I think, would just be kind of preparing themselves, maybe double checking their backpacks, and Numi would probably be praying or meditating, and Mordan would for sure just be quietly sitting in the corner. What is Wynne and Solikha? Let's start with Solikha. What is Solikha doing to prepare?
I think she's sort of hovering over everybody a little bit. It's probably late in the evening, right? It's dark.
It is. Yeah, it's dark out.
Okay.
It's probably around like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. I still think that she would go and make everyone some tea. Not like anything like settling, but just sort of a, keeping everyone refreshed. And it's almost a nervous habit at this point. Just taking care of the people she's around.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a nature or medicine.
Medicine, please.
Okay. Roll me a medicine.
15.
Okay. So you are pouring your love into this tea. It's become second nature for you to just prep everything, and you know everybody's preferences, how much sugar Bubble likes, which is obviously like 50% ratio. You know that Numi likes a little bit of cream in her tea. All that good stuff. And you serve everybody the tea, and as everybody's sipping, you all get a +1 to insight. Because the caffeine is keeping you good. So +1 to insight for the day.
Here, Mournique, black tea, just the way you like it. And Bubble, sugar with a little bit of water.
Oh, my favorite, thank you.
That's what I love about hanging out with you. I don't have to drink water ever. It's just always tea.
What? Well, yes. But, Bubble, you didn't you kind of used all of your cups. I hope that's okay. You didn't have enough matching ones.
That's
But-
alright. I drink out of Tupperware all the time.
I'm gonna get you a good set of China teacups one day. Just like something really pretty.
Aww. Thank you. Maybe we can find a set in Kalendar.
I bet they've got some really good tea.
I can't wait to try it.
And when you like orange spice, I think? Or are you
Absolutely.
more...
I like it all. Just a little bit of milk, please.
Of course. And then, Numi, are you a spice girl or are you more of an herbal?
I mean, don't put yourself out for me. Just whatever you're making. It's fine.
Numi, it's just tea.
That's
All
my
right.
point, exactly.
No, that's not. All right, just for that, you're gonna get lemon tea. A little bit of honey, a little bit of sweetness. Here you go.
Joke's on you, that's my favorite.
I like the idea that, like, Solikha asks everyone what kind of tea they like, even though she already knows and already has it made.
It's called the illusion of choice, Mournique. You have to ask them. Yeah,
So-
that's what she does.
Awesome. Yeah, everybody's sipping their tea. Jermina just slams it down and clacks the cup on the closest wooden surface, and Freed is like pecking at his cup. What is Wynne doing to prepare to get herself ready?
I would say she's probably not preparing at all. She's probably hooked on Freed's arm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think they'd be, doing all their ooey gooey stuff, like waggling their fingers in each other's faces. But she's probably gonna ask him, just like Freed, like look up at him.
Yes, my love.
Are you scared for what comes next?
I am scared bird shitless. But
First of all,
it's fine because we're together.
you're right about that. We will be fine. I don't think I'm that scared at all.
Something I love about you.
Even without my girls, I feel like this is just what we need to be doing, where we need to be going.
Absolutely. And once we have our god powers back, we can rule a galaxy together.
Well, that's that's quite the leap. Maybe we could start with owning a home.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. Honestly, I'm excited to be able to take you flying.
I am very excited to go flying with you.
Do you think when we get our god powers back, I'll have to learn how to fly, or they'll just come to me innately?
I think you'll probably have to learn.
That sucks.
But I'll be there. Amend every broken bone, plucked out feather.
It definitely helps to have a paladin around.
Ooh, it does help to have me around. It's just a classic hair flip.
Babe.
Oh, sorry, babe.
And he'll just nuzzle his beak in your hair.
So yeah, that's what she's doing. She's not paying attention.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Okay, after some time drinking tea, preparing, talking, and canoodling, you feel ready to face the hag, get your god powers back, and take the next step into your mysterious lives. You make your way to the hag's cave. This time the Talos bows to you as you are expected, and it can sense the powerful magic in your pockets. You make your way down the familiar path of the dark, creepy cavern. You enter into her chambers, and she is in there tinkering away at a golden frame. You enter, and you all shuffle into this cramped room. And she sees you all, and she feels the power of the gems. And she says, "Oh! I'll finally be able to see Asgaroth again. My sister will be so surprised. Give me those." She'll stick her hands out. Give me.
All three of her hands.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give her anything yet. How do we know this is gonna work?
Everything in life has a risk. But I promised I would do my best, and I will fulfill my end of the bargain. But I must make sure that this portal works to begin with, or you get nothing. So let me set it up.
Fine. By the way, how'd you like that mirror?
It was pretty boring.
Then give it back. I see your talus is fine.
I
So
had to
you
make-
made out just fine.
I had to make a new talus.
I'm sure there was a huge shortage of big rocks to use on this barren planet.
Yes, well, it wasn't difficult. In fact, it was just a flick of the wrist, but that doesn't mean you can just go around destroying people's things. And
You're unbelievable.
she will hastily take the gems and she starts trying to fuse them together, and she's trying to like slot them into the slots on the portal frame. And you will feel the earth kind of shake, and you will hear a big crash from outside. And she'll say, "Oh, who is it now?" And you'll hear footsteps echoing down the tunnel. "Erigoth, where are you, you old hag? I need a favor from my dear patron. Do you still have that old book you gave me?" And in walks Morel. "Oh, Mournique, what are you and your little friends doing here?"
I just stare at him. Don't say anything.
Just a bunch of girls glaring at this man.
This is what we do every time we have a sleepover. You know, summon demons, voodoo circles.
Hang out with
Is it hags? You know, girl things.
So Morel is now in the room with you all, and he just brushes right past everyone, and immediately he kind of takes a cursory glance around, and then you see a note of recognition in his eyes. Then he walks over and he picks up this leather-bound book that has like teeth all in it.
While its back is turned, I want to use my misty visions to make a bookshelf appear in front of the door the way the hag does.
Okay, sure. So he picks up his tome and he turns around and he says, "So, it seems you've caught on to my little ruse. But you know, everything I did out of love, darling. I gave you everything. This was all for you, my goddess daughter. Well, goddess daughters, I should say." And he'll look at Bubble with a smirk. "And once I figure out how to harness your powers for myself, I will become a god. And below you," and he'll hold out his hand, and below you, a portal will appear, and you will all fall through it. And you tumble through this portal, and you fall into the ground of a, like, stone cavern. And you are right next to the Lake of Tears. He has transported you all to the Grotto of Despair. And as he appears in front of you, he looks different. Instead of frizzy white hair, he has flowing white hair, longer now, and it's flowing as if it's underwater. And his eyes are glowing red, and he's wearing a tattered coat. And he's sobbing. I tried to tell you. I tried to keep you safe. I tried to make you happy. I loved you so much, my daughter. My only daughter, my goddess daughter. And now we'll have to kill you. I'll have to kill you all. And
Bear just comes out of Mournique like just a double, as if she were jumping forward, and she'll just say, "You don't know what love is."
go ahead and roll for initiative.
Mm.
My God, Solikha, girl.
Oh no.
So, as Despair said, "You don't know what love is," and he just has his hands in his face in his hands, and he's just sobbing. Real Morel steps out from behind him and says, "Did you think you were the only one to drink from Lyra's tears? Where do you think these demons got their power, little girl?" And the demon that you fought before rises up out of the lake, and you see that you are surrounded by shadows, shadowy creatures, and next to Freed, Numi, Chermina, and Mordan, shadow creatures rush up from behind them and wrap their shadowy arms around them, and they disappear into darkness.
Seen that before.
And so you are left, Team Future is left standing in front of Morel's Despair, a demon, and 3 shadows. So, what are we rolling?
I got a 13.
Okay.
I got a 14.
5. Hey.
Sorry, Cleric.
Look, it would be nice to maybe overeat once for initiative, but maybe that's asking too much.
You're supposed to go last so you can heal us.
I want to bless you guys, but I can't.
You bless us every day just by being there.
Oh.
True. What did you get again, Solikha?
5.
Okay.
Way to rub it in.
Sorry, I know. I was like, I know what you're talking about, but I'm so sorry.
You just need to put me at the bottom of the list. It's okay. I'm sure that they didn't roll lower than me. Probably have good decks.
I mean, they kind of do, but some of them still did roll lower than you.
Oh.
First up, we have the demon. The shadow demon. You're familiar with this shadow demon. It is scary. It is mean. It is grotesque looking. It is massive. It is gonna go ahead and claw at. Let's see who it's gonna claw at. Oh. It's gonna claw at Wynne. You can thank the dice for
How
that
dare
one.
you?
So let's see. It is going to. Oh damn! It rolls a 10.
No.
And it is pretty dark in here, so it is going to swing at you, miss, and then it's going to disappear into the darkness. So it is hiding. Actually, I've never done the hide action before. How does that play out in D&D?
I would just take whoever's highest passive perception is, which is probably me, and it would be a 15.
Okay.
No. Yeah, 15.
Let's see if it.
And if it rolls a stealth higher than 15. Okay,
Okay, it did not.
so.
Bastard. So So it tries to roll, it tries to disappear into the darkness, but Mournique locks eyes with it, and it stops in its tracks, and it's just now just staring at Mournique in the eyes. Wynne, it is now your turn. Also, you have polearm, right?
I do.
So that means when it approached you and got into your 5-foot radius, you can use a reaction to attack it. So you can definitely.
Okay. So technically 3 swings.
Technically 4 swings if you count your bonus action.
Wow. 3 full power. Yeah, slicey.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go for it.
Okay, yeah.
But I guess so the demon is where?
Okay, so the demon came out from the middle of the lake, and then it just rushed straight up to you because you look the strongest. Well,
Okay.
because the dice picked it, but so it rushed up to you. Yeah.
All right, she's just gonna get to work and start hauling and swinging that glaive. We have a 16.
Okay, that'll definitely hit.
Beautiful. A 10 damage.
Okay.
15 to hit.
That'll do it.
Love this.
Do you want to use any smites or anything?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
6 damage.
All right. Perfect.
And then let's see. Oh, 9 to
Not
hit.
gonna do it. Sorry.
No. Okay, we're gonna go for the boop,
Okay.
the bop. Nat 1.
All right. That's all right. You did 16 damage. So as the demon rushes towards you, you see it coming and you slice it with your glaive, and it takes a swing at you with its claws, and you do a matrix dodge and you slice it again, and you swing a couple more times, and those don't quite land, but you do some good damage to this thing, and it roars in your face. Very good. So it is now.
She's mean mugging back, by the way.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're probably very pissed that your boyfriend was just swept away into the darkness.
Right after we had that conversation, too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So it is now the shadow's turn. This shadow is standing behind Solikha, and it's going to. Let me see. Where are we? There it is. The shadow is going to try to hit you, Solikha. Let's see if it does anything. 15 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, that doesn't. That's right. You have the highest fucking AC ever. Okay, perfect. Then.
Because of my special cloak.
Yeah. Okay, so the shadow swings out at Solikha, and it just kind of bounces off her blazing cloak. Mournique, it's your turn.
Okay. I will spin and double Eldritch Blast on Morel's Despair.
Okay.
First one is a 14 to hit.
Let me see. That hits.
My Despair has a 14 AC, so that is 15 damage. Second blast is a miss.
Okay.
I rolled so good on the damage too. I literally rolled max damage. Oh, I want to use my inspiration.
Okay.
and keep this damage roll.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. Oh my god. I got a nat 20 with max damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's
Fitting.
37 points of damage.
Hell
my
yeah.
16 times 2
My god.
plus 5.
Okay. As you Eldritch Blast Morel's Despair, it takes the blast. You can see the ice crystallizing over his face, and he just looks at you, and tears are streaking out of his eyes, black tears streaking down his face, and he's just looking at you with this, like, just such a tragic, heartbroken look. And he says, I loved you! I loved you! I loved you!
Both Mourniques will just say, shut up at the same time.
So, next up, it is Morel's turn.
That's actually just my Despair's turn.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is your Despair's turn.
And she will go for real Morel.
Okay. I love the
And
duality
she'll
of
just
that.
sort of like float over to him and just be like, you have no idea how long I've wanted to do this, and she swings at, I got another nat 20.
Oh my
God.
god.
I only rolled a 1 on the damage, though. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but-
what the fuck?
2, so that's 8 damage.
Okay.
8 cold damage. Oh my god.
Let's see. Okay.
Can I borrow one of those?
No way.
Just
These are
one?
the dice today that got me.
Okay,
I hope
anything
she's la-
else? Ava just said, who's laughing at the middle dice now, Evelyn?
I mean, I am, but it's a different kind of laugh.
This is a maniacal laugh.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now Morel's turn. He is going to maniacally laugh. And he's gonna say, is that the best your despair has to offer? That is hardly a scratch. And he will procure from his pocket these slick black leather gloves. And he will put these gloves on. And he will rush towards Mournique. And he will try to push her into the lake. These gloves give him a pretty good bonus to strength. I swear I wrote this down somewhere. Where is the push?
Those would be great for Wynne.
True.
I believe
Wynne
it's
already
a
has gloves, though.
athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics. I think that's how it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength or dexterity check. You can choose.
I choose dexterity,
Okay.
naturally. That's 6.
Oh no. He definitely beats your 6 with an 18. And he pushes you straight into the Black Lake. And Bubble will shriek. Oh, you have inspiration. Do you want to use your inspiration?
And they do have 1 point left. Sure. 9.
9. Fortunately, that does not beat it. He will shove, Morel will shove Mournique straight into the lake. And a big splash will follow. And Bubble screams.
No! Mournique! My sister! How could you do this?
And she's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on Morel. Alright, let's get my little call traps out. 10. Alright, he takes 10 damage. And then Bubble is just screaming and crying. And it is now Solikha's turn.
Oh boy. Well, I don't think I could do anything to help Mournique get out of the lake. But so I'm just gonna do what I can do, and I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. And it's just going to be this bright, soft white flame sort of hovering above us, above the lake, and hopefully it will help guide Mournique back to us.
That is beautiful. As that beacon of light is glowing, the demon shields his eyes, and the shadows all make a screeching noise. And they do not like this light at all. Very good. Anything else you can do?
Nope.
All right. So the next shadow, which is next to Wynne, will try to attack. And
Attack
it's a nat-
Wynne.
Yeah, but it gets a nat 1, so you're safe. The next shadow, which is next to Bubble, is going to try to wrap its arms around her. And it also misses. There's something about these shadow creatures that just really suck. That brings it
Yeah,
to...
The idea is that you get them to hide and then they attack with advantage from stealth.
Yeah, that's
But
a good idea.
they're not
but-
very good at hiding either.
That brings it to Morel's Despair. So, Morel's Despair sees Mournique flying into the lake, and his sobs are just gonna continue, and he's just gonna cry and cry and cry, and eventually he's going to let out a dreadful scream. And he's just gonna wail and scream, and you have to clap your hands over your ears. And everybody must make a wisdom savings throw.
At advantage. Because my
Beacon of
Beacon of
Hope.
Hope.
Perfect.
So Bubble and Wynne, you get advantage as well.
Hell yeah.
This is such a cool fight. I love that there's another despair. It's Morale's.
I'm so glad. Okay, I think it's 15.
For Bubble, yeah.
No, for Morel's Despair. Okay, so Bubble rolls a 13 plus... Is there any pluses?
Plus your wisdom save.
Right. Whew!
And add advantage.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, she makes it.
Okay.
Wynne, roll me 2 d20s.
Oh.
You
I
had your,
got a
you had your wisdom
19
modifier.
and a 17.
Okay, yeah, that definitely... Both of those definitely save. Okay, wow. So, and then Solikha, what did you roll?
At advantage at 21.
Okay. So we are... Damn. we successfully clap our hands over our ears, and we are not frightened. Okay. Next up, it is the demon's turn. The demon is face to face with Wynne, and he is gonna try to take another claw attack at you. So,
Ooh.
does an 18 hit you?
Unfortunately.
Okay, good. Thank fuck.
No.
I'm sorry. That would be 6, 8, 9. That would be 9 damage.
Okay.
You sound so sad. Okay.
I know.
9 damage.
It's not that much.
Need healing. Need healing. Need healing. I'm sorry.
You
It
can
is now your turn, Wynne.
Okay. You're gonna pay for that, and she's gonna go for another swing with her glaive.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. And we're gonna do a divine smite this time.
Okay.
Let's see. And we're gonna do a second level
Okay.
divine smite.
Sure.
Let me see what I'm just making sure the amount of dice. Okay. That's gonna be 23 damage total.
Woo!
And
Okay.
that's the first hit.
Yeah. Okay, let's get another hit in. Also, it's vulnerable to radiant damage. I should have mentioned that.
Which is just one more D8, I believe. Yes.
No.
It doubles your radiant damage.
Which was, let me see, 16, so that's 32.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
Okay. Alright, go in with your next hit.
Right. We got a 21.
Woof! Okay.
Another divine smite.
Okay.
Alright, and that's 14 doubled. So 28.
Holy shit. How
Plus
do you
11.
how do you want to do this one?
She is just, I would like to think she's kind of like hopping back and forth, like on her tippy toes, and she's just like strike, strike, move, strike. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say she's gonna go for one like super long arm lunge straight for the chest, try and impale that sucker.
As you impale its chest, glowing yellow light shoots out of it in beams, and it wails and it screams, and it falls back into the lake and sinks out of your sight. Good job. Very good. Win the killer.
And she blows some hair out of her face.
Was it a trick shot if nobody saw it though?
Yeah, I'm drowning. So.
So it is now the shadow that's next to Solikha's turn. It is going to try and swipe at her. And it rolls a 1. It is now... Okay. It is now Mournique's turn. Mournique has fallen into the lake of despair. The disparaging lake of tears. I'm gonna say... Let me think. I want you to roll to see if you can kind of like break away from the despair and climb out, or if you are overtaken by the despair. So I think that would be a survival or a...
This feels like a saving throw.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe a constitution or a wisdom? No, maybe a constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it's just a d20 roll. 'Cause I have a +0.
Okay.
That's a
Shucks.
3.
A 3. Oh my. Okay. Mournique sinks further into the despair. She feels no particular motivation to kick her legs or pump her arms. Her eyes are open and all she sees is blackness, and she can kind of see this orb of light at the surface, like above the surface, but she looks at it and she just continues to sink down into the water. It is now Mournique's despair's turn.
So it is. Well, I think Despair is going to rush up to Morel. And she doesn't have a whole lot she can do. Yeah, she's just gonna say, "You're only making me stronger." And she'll attack again with her Icy Claw. 15?
Let me see. A 15 will hit, yep.
Okay, and that is 16 damage again. She keeps rolling
Okay.
10s.
Cool. As she claws Morel, he kind of jerks back and he holds on to the wound as his eyes are gleaming with anger as he starts to regret his decision.
Feel your hope drain away. Your life.
It is now Bubbles' turn. Actually, no, it's Morel's turn. He's going to take damage from Cloud of Daggers. Takes 12 damage. But he's going to step out of the Cloud of Daggers.
Despair will take her opportunity attack if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's a 19 and 9 cold damage.
Okay. Very good. Okay, Bubble is very distraught. She's going to rush over to the edge of the lake and she's gonna scream. Sister, please! Knowing that she cannot touch the water, but she's gonna look over at Morel and say,
You've always been a horrible father!
cast Vicious Mockery. So she'll do 3 psychic damage. And as she says that, he looks even more angry and he says, I have always done my very best. How was I supposed to know you little bastard was sleeping in the woods?
Oh.
Let me see. And then I think he has to save or he gets disadvantage. Okay, he saved. Okay, Solikha, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, Morel can't just talk to Bubble like that and get away with it. So she's going to run up to Morel and punch him right in the face and cast Inflict Wounds.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, no, that's not that's not flying. So that's inflict wound. No, it's an attack on my part. So
Okay.
that's.
Did you get the crit?
I have it in roll 20. They made the little noise. I got it. I got it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Getting a crit on inflict wounds is a huge deal.
Okay, hang on.
Nice.
It was only level 1. So, but we'll. It's still a lot. So.
Let's go, Solikha.
No. So, holy crap. No. Fathers don't talk to their daughters like that. Hell
I
no.
love that we've all rolled crits tonight.
I know.
So that's what I rolled. And then that gets doubled. So that's 68.
What a punch.
He just punched this man to next fucking Tuesday.
Wait, do your channel divinity.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So that's. Oh my god. So I will channel divinity and add some extra necrotic on top of that. Unless he's resistant.
I don't think he's resistant. No, he's not resistant.
So that's an
necrotic.
extra 15 to 83 points of damage total.
Okay. Okay.
Holy shit.
That's the fattest hit I think we've seen from Solikha and probably will ever see from Solikha. So as Morel says, Orla kept you a secret from me, did she? And as he's barking at Bubble, who's on her knees at the edge of the lake, Solikha stomps over and winds up a punch and socks him with a burst of light right in the jaw. And he goes spinning through the air and slides on the cave ground.
Oh my god.
Morel's despair starts crying and sobbing even more. He's just like racked with sobs. And Morel has been knocked unconscious. That
Good.
was fucking crazy.
Whack.
The two shadows around Wynne and Bubble are both going to try to make their hits. The one on Wynne will hit, and they do strength strain on you. So your strength has been, where is it? 2d6 plus 2. That's 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 damage. And your strength score is reduced by... your strength score is reduced by 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it is now Morel's Despair's turn. He is going to rush over to Solikha, seeing Actually, he's a little scared of Solikha after seeing that punch. So he's gonna rush over and try to attack Bubble. So that would be Chilling Hand. He's gonna swipe in the despair kind of way. Spell attack modifier. Okay, damn, he misses. Bubble kind of just dodge rolls out of the way. The demon is done. It is Wynne's turn.
Alright, and there are 2 shadows in front of me.
So there are 3 shadows, and then Morel's despair. There is a shadow like behind you, basically. It's been trying to wrap its arms around you.
Only my boyfriend can do that. She's gonna go for her.
Okay.
Jab it with the glaive.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, also, quick question, I guess. What's like so my strength went down, what, 3 points? 4 points?
4 points.
4.
Yeah.
So what is my strength modifier now? Is it like
What is your strength at now?
12?
So you're a +1.
Okay. And does that affect my attack roll?
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
instead of a +6 to hit, you're now at a +4 to hit. Or if you were at a +7, you're at a +4 now. Because it's your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Okay. Okay. Alright, knowing that then, we got a 15.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Beautiful. Let's see. We got a 7
7 damage, okay.
slashing, yeah.
Sounds good. Okay,
Then we're gonna hit it again.
sure.
Try to, at least. A 14.
Yep, that'll hit.
Nice. And I think for this one, I'm gonna use another Divine Smite,
Okay.
which is not gonna be as big though, sorry. Alright, so we have... Is this one, like, affected by the radiant damage or no?
Yeah, it's vulnerable to radiant.
Okay, so 18 radiant.
All right, as you smite this thing with your glowing yellow glaive, the shadow creature just dissipates with a wail and a moan. Very good. You still have your bonus action. You could get up to the one near Solikha
Let's do it.
to bonk it if you want. Yeah.
To bonk. Roll to bonk. We got a 16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Maximum. No, just kidding. 2.
Okay. Alright. Perfect. It is now that same shadow's turn that you just attacked, so it's going to try to wrap its arms around you. And, your loyalty to Freed exudes out of you, and it kind of stumbles back a bit. It is now Mournique's turn. She is lying at on her back at the bottom of the lake. We will give her one more chance to feel motivation to try to swim to the surface. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
4.
4. All right. Mournique, is laying at the bottom of the lake, and she has resigned herself to her fate and just closes her eyes and lets the despair consume her. As she does, Evelyn, how would Mournique's despair behave or react or anything to this?
Well, I think Mournique's despair has all of the brain now, so I think she's quite pleased with that.
Okay. So Mournique's despair.
But she doesn't like to show being pleased outwardly.
Right.
I don't. Yeah, she can't be happy.
No,
It's impossible for her.
She just feels maybe a little triumphant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her turn now. She
just sort of
do what
thinks
she
to
wants.
herself, well, that saves me some time. I was gonna do that.
Shit. Anything she would like to do on her turn? There's still there's still two shadows, nearly at full health, and Morel's despair as near bubble.
Yeah, okay. She'll go after Morel's despair.
Okay.
He should be dead, so. 16?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and that's 11 cold damage.
Okay. Alright, let's see if Morel can make a death savings throw. And it is now Bubble's turn. Bubble is still crying. She is going to cast Shocking Grasp on Morel's despair. And she does not manage to succeed. She reaches out, but she's just so overtaken with her own version of despair that the electricity just kind of crackles in her hand and dies away. It is Solikha's turn.
Okay. Is there any way to perceive Mournique? Or is it just nothing?
The lake, the water in the lake is,
It's too
it's opaque.
like dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if you dumped like squid ink in water. That's kind of what it looks like.
Okay. All right. And there's my answer.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to. There's the two shadows and then despair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just guiding bolt the one that Wynne is hacking away at.
Okay.
Help her out.
Yeah.
First level. 13.
Let's see. That will not hit.
Okay.
Oh wait. Hold on. I might be looking at the wrong thing. That does hit. 13 does hit.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So guiding bolt, first level. That's 6, 11 radiant.
Okay. This thing, as your guiding bolt blasts into this shadow, it too dissipates into the darkness. And that one is done for. Anything else?
Nope, I'm gonna stand right next to Bubble and keep watch over her.
Okay.
Over her back.
it is now the final shadow's turn. It is going to take a swipe at you, Solikha. I swear to God, there's something cursed about these shadows. I rolled a nat one again. Which brings it back to Morel's Despair's turn, and he is going to take another swipe at Bubble.
They're kind of the perfect henchmen because they're just so expendable.
Yeah. Despair will get a hit on Bubble with his chilling hand. So that would be 18 damage to Bubble. And she screeches in pain. And he will just say, You could have been happy if you would have just kept your little mouth shut. And that brings it to Wynne's turn.
All right. How far am I from? Well,
you
Morel's.
You have 10
What?
extra feet of movement speed, so you could very easily get to Morel's Despair.
All right, she's just gonna charge him. She's not waiting around. And she's gonna go for her glaives.
Yeah.
Swipe.
Let's do it.
That is a 22.
Okay.
Bluff. Ooh. We're gonna Divine Smite this one.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Alright, are we doubling the radiant damage again?
Not for Morel's Despair.
Okay. That is 18 damage.
Okay. It
And
shrieks in pain. And go ahead with your next roll.
yeah. Okay, is a 14.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
Heck yeah. Right, we're not going to Divine Smite this one. And we got a 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright, how do you want to do this, Wynne?
Oh, Morel's Despair. I don't know. I mean, she's kind of just, she'd probably pause for only a moment and then just go for, like, decapitation.
Amazing. As Wynne spears through Despair's head, through his neck, black, inky blood spurts out of his neck hole, and his sad little head goes rolling and drops right into the lake, and his body crumples to the ground and then dissipates into shadows. Congratulations. You have dispatched the enemy. Morel, who got knocked into oblivion by Solikha's fist, he, with a bloody lip.
Oh, he's okay, never mind, continue, sorry.
So with a bloody lip, he manages to push himself up onto his elbows, and he tries to stand. And he's looking around. All of a sudden, Numi, Mordan, Freed, and Termina appear back in the cave. And they look around, they see the carnage, and they see Morel. He's crawling towards the lake. And he's kind of chuckling to himself. And, let me see. He's chuckling, and he's saying, "The power was meant to be mine, and now you've been consumed." And all of a sudden, a portal will appear above you. And if you look up, you'll see the hag looking down at you. And she looks furious. And she jumps down into the cave. And she says to Morel, "You fool! You think you can become a god if she's been consumed? If anyone will be consumed today, it will be you!" And she grabs Morel, and she swallows him whole.
Ooh.
And she lets out a big belch, and she pats her tummy, and she says, "You'll make a fine son one day." And she magically grabs everybody and zips you back up the portal, and you find yourself back in the hag's lair. She did not scoop up despair. She says, "That fool has had it coming for such a long time. The council will not be happy I just ate their golden boy, but they'll have to find me first." Oh, where's the goth one?
She's in the lake.
Well. All hope is lost for her. You're better off just forgetting about her. Bubble is inconsolably crying. She is just so distraught.
You can't just leave her there. You get her. Go get her.
Well, I don't want to touch that stuff.
It's you're saying that you can open a portal to this incredible city and you can't. We got the stone. She helped. We got the stones together. Go get her.
I may be able to open this portal, but it is not by my own magic. If I could, I wouldn't have you get the stones for me. Anyways, I will return a keepsake for you. And she will hand Bubble a little hand mirror. I will fulfill my end of the bargain. Just be patient. And she'll sit down on her saggy couch, and her eyes will glaze over, and all the birds in the bird cages are squawking and shrieking and screaming, and she's starting to, like, vibrate, and all of a sudden, her head flies back, and all of the birds just poof into feathers. All except for two. Freed's bird and a black crow in the corner. But your Creed spirits are all still in your arms. And your god powers are not returned to you. Oh, rats. This is a different spell. Seems that horrid council has a tight hold on you indeed. Well, there's nothing more I can do. At least not without my sister, and she's not here, so that's too bad for you. If it's any consolation, you can have that bird in the corner. And she will conjure the portal and slip through it. And the bird, the crow, will just kind of hop over to you guys, and it'll caw, and then it'll start to kind of convulse and spread its wings and throw its head back, and it starts to kind of grow, and its wings spread wide and the feathers seem to be receding, and the dark feathers on its head seems to grow thick and long, and by the end of the transformation, in front of you is standing a dark purple tiefling with raven black locked hair, glowing purple irises over jet black eyes. And she's looking very confused and shocked and upset. And you recognize this as Onyx. Where am I? Who are you?
I just sort of nudge Bubble toward her.
Bubble will have stopped crying for a moment, and she'll just say,
who are you?
and Onyx will tell you, kind of in a croaky voice, how she came to the hag after betraying her best friend, and how the hag forced her to make a sacrifice, and in order to save her baby, she sacrificed her oath, her Paladin oath, to Theastra, and she hasn't felt the spark since, and since that moment has felt abandoned, and she felt so ashamed to have betrayed her friend and allowed herself to be manipulated by Morel, and that her daughter deserved better, and she prays to Theastra every day that she's safe, but the hag turned her into a crow and just kept her as a trinket, basically. But once she sees the golden owl perched on Bubble's shoulder, she'll say that she remembers a golden owl coming to take her baby. If only I could see my child now. And Bubble will pensively approach and just say,
I may not have a tail or horns, but I think I'm your baby.
and Onyx will fall to her knees and hold Bubble's hands and pledge an oath to her goddess daughter, and glowing with yellow light, she will gain this new oath. And she stands up, feeling much more strong, and she says, "We must flee this place. This portal will take you to Kalandar. Find Esgaroth. She is much more powerful than her sister Aragoth. She must know something about the magic that binds you. I must return to the village. I must face Morla. But I will find you again. Nothing will stop me from seeing my daughter again." And she embraces Bubble and leaves the cave. And Bubble will tearfully wave goodbye and look at Solikha and Wynne and Numi and Jermina and Freed and Mordan and just say,
We have to figure out a way to get Mournique back. But I don't think we can do that unless we're stronger.
You want us to just go? What if we can do something here?
Now that Morel's gone, the council's gonna know something's up and they're gonna try to stop us.
But there's nothing we can do for Mournique? Did she get hit? Did someone see her get hit?
That bastard pushed her into the lake. She didn't come back up.
So we're just gonna
Maybe.
leave her here?
She's gone.
The Astran Council, they wanted to hurt Mournique. She's gonna look to Numi. Theastra wanted to hurt Mournique.
It seems that Morel wanted to hurt Mournique. Take her power for his own.
But he was acting on behalf of the council. So was he acting on his own, or was he doing what they wanted?
Well, if they wanted to kill us, I think they would have done it by now. Seems that Morel was acting out of turn. I agree with Bubble, though. There's nothing that we can do here for her. If there's a way we can help her, there's nothing here that will help her. The most powerful creature on this planet just left through that portal. Maybe if Onyx is right about her sister, maybe her sister will know how we can help Mournique.
I hate to say it, but we really don't have a choice, do we? We're not about to leave her there. I hate this. Wynne?
I don't like it much either, but I do think we have to get going.
You see the light of the portal, the rainbow shimmer, start to kind of fade a bit. It's kind of fading in and out of existence.
All right.
Bubble will hold her hand out to Wynne and Solikha. And then Numi will take Solikha's other hand. Freed will take Wynne's other hand. And Jermina and Mordan will take hands and grab onto Numi's other hand. And you all step through the portal. And then we will flash over to Mournique's Despair at the Lake of Tears. What is Despair doing?
She is sitting by the water, just sort of looking at her reflection. She sees, basically, Mournique is the reflection, just looking hopeless in the water. She says a little poem. She says, "Through the woods, a girl came sadly, something broken in her chest. She had longed to find her place, but she failed her final test. Down my path, the girl came gladly. Something opened up my doors. I longed to stop her bleeding heart, and so I called her to my shores. Those you love will hurt you badly. Something now I'm sure you see. So drown your tears in me, my dear, as you drown, my dear, in me.
And that is where we end Act 1 of Memories of the Future.